Good afternoon, fellas. This is Ethan Quack's Wolfie at Video Game Corner here. And today I'm going to be doing a VHS exploration video because this is going to be a VHS exploration video about my first old copy of the 1991 Vertical Stick Level VHS of the Play Little Toaster for this time around, that is. Cause fellas, I'm getting myself bored here and I do have much to talking about it. Which is going to be talking about my first old copy of the 1991 Vertical Stick Level VHS of the Play Little Toaster, that is. Which I'm going to be talking about that whenever I get around to it. So yeah, big time. Cause guys, I'm getting myself bored here and why not me to go ahead to do that anyway? Cause I got so much to say about it, which I'm gonna be telling you guys why in about a minute there. Or second there, which is which. Whenever I get around to it. So yeah, so anyways, without further ado, let's get this show on the road then. Here goes nothing, people. Let's get into it. So here we go. Let's get started. Let's get this over with. Guys, here's the thing here. Guys, about my first old copy of the 1991 Vertical Stick Level VHS of the Play Little Toaster, fellas. I just realized that that particular copy there of that tape there was obviously been overplayed up a lot. It went at the beginning of that particular copy of the entire opening of it. It went on the entire opening to that particular copy there, people. That tape has way too many lines there. It went. Looks likely the entire opening to that tape there was completely damaged so far it went. That tape has way too many lines there and it gets a little bit damaged on doing the opening credits of the first movie of the Play Little Toaster just a little bit. Right before when the opening credits of the first Play Little Toaster movie is almost done there for sure, probably. It went. I've already got done the full video of it. It went. It's already got it uploaded on my main YouTube channel last night recently, so yeah. If y'all want to go see it, go check it out. Cause I bet y'all probably wondered about my old first copy of the 1991 Vertical Stick Level VHS of the Play Little Toaster was obviously been overplayed a lot and useless by someone else's. It went. First of all, people, I used to got that particular copy. It went. I just recently buy it that particular copy of the 1991 Prodigal Steak Web VHS of the Play Little Toaster already recently at Google Store in which I actually remembered that time when I used to buy that particular copy at Google Store somewhere. When I used to own it for the first time ever back in few years ago, I think. Cause I bet y'all probably wondered that I used to own it, the 1991 Prodigal Steak Web VHS of the Play Little Toaster pretty much. Exactly. Cause I bet y'all probably wondered that I must have had my childhood copy of a 1991 Prodigal Steak Web copy VHS, old copy of the Play Little Toaster, the first one, a very long time that is, cause I must have that particular copy like about a very long time, like about throughout over the years later on. Like about 3 years ago, I think. As far as I'm guessing here, so yeah, big time. Cause fellas, I'm getting super worried about my old copy of a 1991 Prodigal Steak Web VHS, which is my first old copy of the Play Little Toaster 1991 Prodigal Steak Web VHS, that is, so yeah, literally. Cause fellas, I wonder it was by someone else who obviously been overplayed the 1991 Prodigal Steak Web VHS of the Play Little Toaster, which is my first old childhood copy of it pretty much, as far as I'm guessing here. Of my excuses, VHS exploration about it all along, guys. So yeah, why not me to go ahead to do that VHS exploration video of me excuses talking about it. For what I just said that about it, people, cause I'm getting myself bored here. And I just made a decision that I decided to go ahead to do that anyway. Cause guys, I really love that particular copy of a 1991 Prodigal Steak Web VHS of the Play Little Toaster so much. Cause fellas, the first Play Little Toaster movie film from 1987 is one of my all-time favorite movies of all time, in my opinion, and I actually love that classic movie so much. Cause I actually remembered that time when I used to watch the Play Little Toaster first one from 1987 in which I used to start watching the first Play Little Toaster movie when I was a little kid around. In which I used to overwatch it a lot of it when I was a little kid, you out there. When I used to start overwatching it for the first time ever when I was a little kid around. When I was a little kid over there at my Aunt Fakey's house, when I used to start overwatching it when I was a little kid around at my Aunt Fakey's house, around here, around over there at Waterloo, Michigan, when I was a little kid around, I meant. Excuse me there, my bad here. In which I used to overwatch it, that first Play Little Toaster classic movie film from 1987 when I was a little kid around. By using the 1994 VHS of that movie, that is, it went. I actually remembered that time when my Aunt Finky's daughter name, when my Aunt Finky's daughter used to own the first Playable Toaster movie on VHS, which is the 1994 VHS that comes with the Clemson package, that is. It went, fellas, I must spend overused of one of my Aunt Finky's daughter copy of the 1994 VHS of the Playable Toaster, the first one, that is. It went. I actually remembered that time when I used to start overwatching it for the first place. Cause fellas, the Playable Toaster, the first one, that is it's my number one all-time favorite childhood movie of all time that I ever owned of, in my opinion. Cause so far for this year though, people, I cannot stop overwatching the first Playable Toaster movie pretty much. Exactly. Cause excuse me. Sorry about me mumbling there, everybody, cause my throat is getting dried up and it's giving me mumbling over talking tickles there. So my apologies there of me cannot speak well this way, everybody. So sorry about me keep on having clear throats like that, guys. So excuse me there, and my apologies there, guys. I'm all good with that. What I'm saying there, cause I haven't ate or anything like that today, cause I'm getting myself hungry and mumbling over here properly. Cause fellas, I woke up so late this afternoon today, cause fellas, I had a big busy night last night because I was so very busy YouTubing to do the full video of the first movie of the Playable Toaster 1987 film by using my old first childhood copy of the 1991 Vertical Stick Level VHS of that classic movie, that is. It was, I had a great time doing that. Which is which. Well, first of all, people, last time back in April of this year, I actually remembered that time when I used to start doing the full video of the first Playable Toaster movie on VHS by using the 1991 Vertical Stick Level VHS of it for the first time ever. It was. The bad news is about the old full video of it. Guys, the bad news is about it is my old full video of the Playable Toaster 1991 Vertical Stick Level VHS is got freezing images by my OBS Studio app on my laptop back on April of this year for no apparent reason at all. For what, my OBS Studio app keeps on telling me about pop-up display overloaded thing of any of those things, excuses like that. When I want to recording the entire full video of the Playable Toaster, the first one, that is, by using my 1991 Vertical Stick Level VHS, my old first copy of it, that is, so yeah, big time. So yeah, that's my bad news about my old full video of it. For sure, guys. As far as I'm guessing, my brain excuses about it, people, big time. But the goodness is, people, last night, when I did what I want to start recording the entire full video of the Player Toaster, 1991 Prodigal Stick Rubber Copy VHS, that is, people, it went. The goodness is, people, last night, when I tried to what I want to start recording the entire full video of the Player Toaster, 1991 Prodigal Stick Rubber VHS of it, it obviously does not get freezing images whatsoever or any of those things of any of their technical problems of it whatsoever at all. Cause that means, people, my entire refreshing of recordable full video of the Player Toaster 1991 Prodigal Stick Rubber VHS when I recently did recorded the entire full video of it on my laptop last night, that is, was obviously does not get freezing image whatsoever at all. So yeah, that's my goodness is about it all on, guys. So yep, I just got that recordable full video of the Player Toaster 1991 Prodigal Stick Rubber VHS, the refreshing one, which I recently got it uploaded on my main YouTube channel last night recently, for sure, guys. Which is, thank God for that, guys. Big time. So yeah, I am so glad my entire refreshing recordable full video of the Player Toaster 1991 Prodigal Stick Rubber VHS, the recordable full video title of it on my laptop for what I just did, recently recorded them last night at it, was obviously does not get any of their freezing image part of it whatsoever at all. Which is, thank God for that, guys. Big time. So yep, I am so glad I finally fixed it all up without any problems to it at all. What I did when I went to it last night on my OBS Studio app on my laptop, where that came from. Cause fellas, I just made a decision that I decided to go ahead to redo something to do such a thing like that. Which I've already just did last night though, which is, thank God for that. Cause fellas, I really enjoy it to rewatch the Player Toaster, the first Player Toaster movie film from 1987 film, that is. It went. Somehow I cannot stop over rewatching it over and over and over again. Cause fellas, I'm telling you. The first Player Toaster movie film from 1987 is one of my all-time favorite. It's one of my all-time favorite classic film of all time that I ever heard of, in my opinion, about it. Cause I heard about that classic movie is totally neato, and it was pretty classic effective. awesome and hilarious childhood movie of all time, in my opinion. But what I just heard about the first Playwater Toaster movie film from 1987, that is. So, yeah, big time. Cause, fellas, I'm getting myself concerned about my 1991 Final Sticker Rubber VHS of the Playwater Toaster, my first childhood copy of it, pretty much exactly. Cause guys, this is what's getting myself super worried and concerned about it is, I wonder what if someone of any of their children neighbors is, no wonder why some children neighbors must been overused the 1991 Final Sticker Rubber VHS of the Playwater Toaster recently, like we like about a long time ago, added or what, guys? This is what I'm getting myself concerned about it. Why in the world my first childhood copy of the 1991 Final Sticker Rubber VHS of the Playwater Toaster was obviously been overused it or what? Why does the damaged part of it at the very beginning of the entire opening to that tape was obviously been totally sew up recently, likely. Like about throughout over the years later on by then, probably. Which is why before I just got that particular copy of a 1991 Final Sticker Rubber VHS of the Playwater Toaster. The first one, that is, which is why before I saw that particular copy at Google Store recently, likely, like about throughout over the years later, which is why before I buy that copy already. In about few years ago, I think. As far as I'm guessing here, people, cause I bet y'all probably wondered why in the world my first childhood copy of the 1991 Final Sticker Rubber VHS of the Playwater Toaster, it still got a damaged part of it. Why in the world that tape has way too many lines there. At the beginning of the entire opening previews, added, and stuff like that, as a matter of fact, as far as I'm guessing here. Cause, fellas, no wonder why some neighbors out there is, no wonder why my first childhood copy of a 1991 Final Sticker Rubber VHS of the Playwater Toaster was totally been overplayed a lot by someone else's. Probably, cause that's why I'm getting myself concerned about it, you guys. Cause no wonder why the foam strip must been getting trampled up by someone else. Why in the world the damaged part was totally been sewn up. Why in the world that particular copy of that tape there has way too many lines there, as far as I'm guessing there at the beginning to that particular copy of the 1991 Final Sticker Rubber VHS of the Playwater Toaster. Why in the world the damaged part of it was totally been sewn up part of it. At the very beginning from there, I guess. Which is why before when the The concert 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo with voiceover, with opening previews to show up at the beginning from there. Which is right on at the beginning to that particular copy of my first old childhood copy of the 1991 Phonical Sticker Level VHS of the Playable Toaster of mine, that is. As y'all just saw that happening here from there, people, big time. Cause like I said, people, I've already got done the full video of it recently. Last night on my laptop, that is, so yeah. Cause I'm telling you, fellas, my confusion of my VHS exploration about it is, yeah, guys, I wonder why my old first childhood copy of the 1991 Phonical Sticker Level VHS of the Playable Toaster is no wonder why it's been overplayed up a lot by someone else's, but by the time when I get it, when I got it to buy it and stuff like that, when I first got it in about 3 years ago, when I just saw that particular copy of the first Play Little Toaster movie, which is the 1991 Phonical Sticker Level copy VHS of it, as I did saw that at Google Store in about few years ago later on, hopefully. Cause guys, I just saw that particular copy at Google Store recently, lately, when my mother and I used to do shopping things over there, like about throughout over the years later on. Which is right before I first got the 1991 Phonical Sticker Level VHS of the Playable Toaster. By the time when I first got it to get it and buy it at it for the first place. By the time when I did get that particular copy, when I did first got it to buy that particular copy at Google Store for the first place, like about 3 years later, I guess. As far as I'm guessing, of me mumbling confusion here, so yeah, big time. So yeah, no wonder why some two enablers must been overused, and no wonder why it got overplayed. The 1991 Phonical Sticker Level VHS of the Playable Toaster recently, lately, did I to know of exactly. Cause no wonder why the damage part at the beginning to that particular copy of my old first childhood copy of a 1991 Phonical Sticker Level copy VHS of the Playable Toaster was obviously been so up from the beginning from there. Which is right before it gets anything happening to it from there. At the beginning of the concert 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo with voiceover, which is included with opening previews at the beginning to that particular copy added and stuff like that. Of the entire opening to that particular copy of that tape from there, that is. So yeah, big time. Cause that was just it, people, and that's what the damage part is already been happening for that came from recently likely by someone else. When I first got that particular when I did first got that particular copy of the 1991 Vertical Sticker with VHS, my old first copy of the Playworld Toaster, the first one. When I did first got that particular copy, when I did recently buy it over there at Google Store recently, like about 3 years ago, I think. As far as I'm guessing here, so yeah, big time. So that's the reason why is my particular. So that's the reason why is my first old childhood copy of a 1991 Vertical Sticker Level VHS of the Playworld Toaster was so damaged as far as I'm concerned about it. As far as I'm guessing here, people. For what? I'm getting myself super worried about it, of me confusing about it, people. Cause, fellas, I really love that particular copy so much. And this is getting out of hands now, doesn't it, guys? Big time. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and stop here for this podcast. It's been go over to 32 minutes right now, so I better hurry up to get this part of this recordable video done right away. So this is going to be part 1 for this VHS exploration video for right now, so yeah. Cause I almost go over to 33-minute time limited there, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop here for this part and stay tuned for part 2. See you then.